Hi, everyone. My name is Carly Corlett, and I am a Senior Health and Wellness Consultant with GBS. Today's presentation, Connect with Kindness, will walk through the benefits of kindness, different acts of kindness you can do for yourself and those around you, and then we'll end on putting it to practice. So with that, let's get started. I want to first start off with reading the definition of kindness. This may seem a little bit silly because we all know what it means to be kind, but as I read the simple definition, I want you to really think about it. So kindness is the quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. Now that's a great way to define kindness, but it doesn't quite capture what kindness looks like. Kindness is unique and it really can look different for every individual. Kindness can be showing empathy for somebody, whether it's your neighbor or your friend or a partner, or it could be doing a small gesture like holding the door open for somebody. That's the beauty of kindness, is that it really can be the simplest act or a huge gesture. Whatever way you choose to show it, I think it's fair to say that we could all use a little bit more kindness in our life. So what are some of the benefits of kindness? It's safe to say that when we do something for others, it instantly can improve our mood. Also, with having constant mood boosters, we could really increase our self-esteem. We may be a little bit more confident in the fact that we're a kind, genuine person. So not only is it increasing our mood when we do these kind gestures, it could also be improving our self-esteem. Kindness also has unintended physiological benefits, such as lowered blood pressure. It could boost our immune system, and it could also reduce our stress and anxiety. So those are some benefits for ourselves. But I think the biggest benefit of all is impacting somebody's day. You likely, when you are kind, are improving the mood of somebody else, and that's greater than any of the benefits that we get for ourselves. So we've all heard of random acts of kindness, but what if we shifted our mindset to purposeful acts of kindness? What if kindness wasn't something so random and it was something that we actually practiced and intended to be more kind to others? I really think it could shift how we act towards others and just improve the mood of those around us as well. So as I'm walking through these benefits, as I'm walking through different things that you can do for yourself and for others, try to think of ways that you can practice doing it more intentionally. So being kind to others, I've listed a few things that you can do to be kind to others. One is compliment. So if you see somebody walking down the street and you like their shirt or even their smile, tell them, compliment them on it. If you see one individual doing a skill set that you thought was great and you appreciated, compliment them on it. It really could make an individual feel good. Also doing kind gestures. So like holding the door open for somebody, maybe offering to take a mom's cart back to the cart return so she doesn't have to. Those kind gestures really do go a long way, and people truly are grateful. And the thing with kind gestures is that you never know what somebody is feeling or what somebody is going through. So something like a compliment or a gesture really can improve that individual's whole day, maybe even their whole week. So one little thing of kindness that you can practice can impact another's day greatly. And then similar to complimenting others, vocalize your gratitude. For the waiter at the restaurant, maybe they have had 20 complex tables and you could be their first nice table where you are actually thanking them for their work. And it really could, again, shift their mindset, make their day a little bit better. Just vocalize your gratitude any chance you get, whether it's a colleague or, again, a waiter, maybe it's a neighbor, whatever it is, just vocalize that gratitude. I came across a quote from Maya Angelou that says, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." So again, expressing gratitude, giving those compliments, doing those kind gestures, it all comes down to how it's going to make that individual feel. Now, being kind to others could be easy for you to start practicing, but the real challenging part to being kind and kind of shifting your mindset to that purposeful acts of kindness could be being kind to yourself. I know it's tricky for us to not talk down to ourselves or be our own worst critic, but try to shift your mindset and get away from that toxic mentality and be a little bit more kind and positive to our inner thoughts, or with our inner thoughts to ourselves. So ways you can do this is practice gratitude. So as you go through your day, don't get so hung up on the things that went wrong or the negative portions of your day. Practice gratitude and think of the positive things that happen for your day. And when I say practice gratitude, it doesn't necessarily need to be, I'm so grateful for my family and my friends who love me and support me. Yes, that's great, but try to find the little things that you're grateful for. For example, if you had a yummy midday snack and it increased your mood and energy for you to get through the rest of your workday, that's something that you could think about and be grateful for. And again, if you practice that and practice that gratitude over and over again, you can shift a negative, toxic mentality to a more positive one. This next term, the good neighbor policy, I really like. Kind of sounds like a little bit of an insurance sales pitch, but it's not. What this term means is that you should speak to yourself the way that you would speak to your neighbor. So you wouldn't tell your neighbor that that shirt or those pants are not flattering, right? Or be hard that your hair isn't the way that you like it today, for example. Like, you wouldn't tell your neighbor that. So be kind to yourself. Talk to yourself the way that you would talk to your neighbor, talk to a random stranger at the grocery store. You deserve to be treated with respect and kindness. And then treat yourself. So treat yourself with compliments, treat yourself with an occasional treat, right? Treat yourself the way that you would treat treat somebody who just got a promotion at work, or they finished a deadline, for example. You'd compliment them and you would be nice to them and you would maybe do something nice for them. So same thing, treat yourself the way that you would treat somebody else. You deserve the compliments. So how do we actually put this to practice? Focus on it daily. Set daily or even weekly intentions on how you can be more intentionally kind. Rather than just focusing on those random acts of kindness, kind of plan out ways that you can be kind to others. Maybe your goal is to reach out to an old friend once a week and tell them that you're thinking of them and bring up a happy memory. Or maybe you set the intention to let the person in the grocery store line behind you go in front of you. Just make intentional goals, either daily or weekly. And then with that, reflect on it. Reflect daily, reflect weekly. Don't get hung up on things that maybe weren't the most kind, but rather take those moments, see how you could be a little bit more kind in the future moving forward. And then share with others. So share with others that you are wanting to practice being more kind to others. Educate your kids, for example, on why it's important to be kind and how it can make somebody feel. Talk through it. And if you share with others that you are wanting to be more kind, they could also want to be more kind. The great thing with kindness is that it really has a ripple effect. Once one individual is kind to one person, that person then could be kind to 5 more people, and then so on and so forth. So if we really start being more intentional with kindness and making it more of the norm, then it could have that ripple effect and ultimately lead to happier people around you. So I want to end on this quote from a Raptivist, which is a member of the Random Acts of Kindness Foundation. But kindness is doing what you can, where you are, with what you have. So again, kindness does not need to be some huge, elaborate, grand gesture. It could be a small thing that you did for yourself, for a neighbor, for a stranger, whatever it is, just do what you can with what you have. So that's it for today's short presentation. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you can take something new and bring more kindness to those around you. Thanks.